Good morning,
Good
Rosemary!
morning!
Good morning, good morning.
Oo, thank you at bumalik ka uli kasi meron na namang mga extra questions ang ating mga nakatago. Unahin ko na.
Okay.
May nagtanong sa atin, sabi dito ni Ate Sabrina. Sabi niya, good morning po. Ako po kasi gusto ko nang mag-consider na mag-rent ng property for the first time dahil po nakikipag-sharing po ako. Ano po bang advice ang pwede niyong ibigay sa akin na first time na magre-rent at kukuha ng sariling space?
Firstly, gusto ko pong i-congratulate si Sabrina. Sabrina,
Yes,
right?
congratulations,
You're
girl.
making the right decision on looking for your own apartment. It's a good choice and it's a good decision. Firstly, I would recommend na you really search on the location because location really matters a lot, right? So malapit ba siya sa workplace mo? Malapit ba siya sa mga retail stores na hindi na ganong kalayo pa yung lalakarin or kung magko-commute ka pa para lang bumili nito, especially if you're not driving. So secondly, kailangan mong gawin yung due diligence. What is due diligence? Yun yung pagve-verify ng proof of ownership, proof of identity ng property kasi it's very, very essential na na alam mo kung tama ba yung property na binibili mo by checking on the title deed. Yun yung proof of ownership. So, meron naman tayong application dito sa Dubai na tinatawag na Dubai Rest app. You can download that application. You can either scan the title deed code or check on or enter the title deed number manually on the app and it will show you if the apartment is really valid. Na
Okay.
meron ba talagang nag-exist na ganong property.
Oo.
Secondly, obviously, you have to check whether the passport, Emirates ID, or the residence visa of the owner matches the name on the title deed. Kasi pwede namang, yes, valid yung property but pinoprovidean tayo ng ibang property ownership. Makikita mo sa title deed yung name ng owners and obviously dun sa documents it should match. Then it should be valid yung yung validity ng passport. And yun yung tinatawag na due diligence. Secondly, I think it's very important to ask also the owner or your real estate agent whether the property is paid up to date in terms of the service charge kasi may mga building management or management company na hindi kayo i-allow mag-move in if hindi siya paid up to date.
Actually may mga nakikita ko dyan, di ba yung mga nakapaskil na,
Yes.
na mga, okay, here are the rooms or mga flat numbers na medyo meron pang kailangang bayaran.
Yes.
Pero may
Oo.
chance din palang gano'n ng isang agent or owner na mag-offer ng area na for rent pero may problema para yung ownership sa properties. Kasi ako, nagrenta ako, anong ibigay na document sa akin, tinanggap ko na, din punta na ko ejari. Yun. Hindi ko na
That's
chinecheck.
good. Kasi wala po kayo naging problem and na-register niyo ejari right.
Pero sa
right
ejari
away.
ba, masi-check ba doon ang ownership or saka...
Yes.
Okay.
They can
Yeah.
see. They can see. Lalo na ngayon, iniiwasan talaga ng UAE government na magkaroon ng issues when it comes to doing the registration because ejari is my rent in Arabic, right? So, it's not enough that you have the tenancy contract. It should be eligible for ejari registration also because that is the valid document that the governments are requiring or asking as part of your requirements, right? So dapat talagang eligible siya for ejari registration.
So, kung papasa sa ejari registration, so meaning everything is good.
Yes,
Documents.
good to go,
Alright.
yes.
Okay, since sino na-congratulate mo na,
Si Sabrina, oo,
okay.
magrerenta daw ng bago niyang
Okay, gusto kong normally, magkano yung down payments pala yung sa isang sa ganyang mga sinabi natin properties, like sa single?
For sale po or for rent?
Ay, yung renta.
So for rent, ang deposit or down payment na tinatawag ng mga Filipino or Pinoy kabayan is 5%.
5, okay.
If it's unfurnished. But if it's
Okay.
furnished, it's 10%.
Okay. Pwede mamili yung yung mag-rent na cash or by check.
Yes po. Either kung ano po yung preferred ng owner, pwede naman po for as long as will be given the receipt or yung receipt of payment na tinatawag. Okay po siya. Pwede rin pong by bank transfer because not every owners in Dubai or in UAE resides here too. So
Totoo
they
yan.
don't have local account sometimes. And also, mind you, pwede din naman ikaw makipag-negotiate sa deposit, security deposit. Especially if you feel like it's too much or yung 10% is a little bit high, pwede ka pa rin makipag-negotiate. But standard is 5% as unfurnished, 10% as furnished.
Oo, since nabanggit mo na yung negotiation na ito, si Kuya Tristan nag-share ng question or nagtanong, sabi niya, nako, pwede niyo po bang tanungin? Baka naman meron siyang alam na mga techniques or strategy para naman makapag-negotiate ako dahil nga alam ko every year tinataasan po kami ng renta. Maraming salamat po. So siguro mga negotiation tactics kasi usually kapag every year naman talaga nagtataas ang renta. So gusto siguro ni Kuya Tristan, ako okay lang magbayad pero mukhang baka pwede pang babaan. Oo.
I see. Well, Tristan, kailangan mong i-double check if eligible ba talaga ang owner for increase every year. It doesn't follow na every year may increase, which is yun nga yung maganda sa UAE kasi regulated siya by Dubai Land Department through the use of the rental index calculator. Available naman siya online. Again, if you are registered on the Dubai Rest app, pwede mo rin makita if eligible yung apartment for an increase. So, ang minimum increase would be 5% and maximum would be 20%. Pero again, the rental index calculator will state the number of percentage that the owner is eligible for an increase, especially nagpo-provide na to ng specific amount kung ano ang required na increase for that property. Kasi ine-enter mo yung ejari contract number, yung title deed number, yung expiry date, and the current rent ng property. Now, in this case na kunyari the property is eligible for an increase, you can always negotiate, well, subject to the landlord discretion or approval.
Yes.
Now, pwede mong i-provide na, okay, mag-take ka some photos, say na you're using the apartment as if it's your own, you're taking care of it, and then yung maintenance issues naman ng mga minor and whatnot, ina-arrange mo, finifix mo or repair. So maybe they can consider not increasing the rent for that particular year. So yun yung mga simple tips. Kasi right now, I'm also, since I told you that I purchased a studio, I am renting it out, and at the same time, I am renting myself so that the money that's coming from that studio is covering my rent.
Yes.
So I also negotiate.
Oh, okay. Oo,
Pero
tama.
normally, ano ba yung mga factors pala na nag-cause ng rental increase?
Well, market po. Depende talaga sa market. So yung demand, it comes with demand and supplies again. And especially if there are a lot of demands in a particular area, dun po mag-raise yung increase ng certain property or area.
Normally, ano ba yung pinakamagandang agreement between tenant saka yung may-ari pala when it comes to maintenance saka repairs pala? Ano magandang agreement yan?
Sa Dubai po or sa UAE, sa Dubai lang muna tayo kasi I'm covering the area of Dubai. Wala pong certain amount as to when the tenant will be responsible and the owner. Normally, it can range from 500 to 1,000 for apartments, and then for villas, it can be from 1,500 to 2,000 dirhams. However, it's very difficult really to figure out or to say whether whose responsibility it is, right? So, kaya kailangan napaka-importante na meron kang move-in inspection report. Na okay, this is already pre-existing, I will not be held responsible for this in the future. Meron po tayong tinatawag na report para alam mo kung ano lang yung hindi kasali sa mga maintenance na magiging responsible ka in the future. And meron din tayong tinatawag na wear and tear. Kasi kahit sabihin pa natin na okay, this was like this when it was handed over, pero nagkaroon ng mark. Syempre kasi on a daily use, hindi na natin siya talaga makikip track kung ano po ba yung mga maintenance issues talaga. So, I would recommend na we stick on 500 dirhams as the minor responsibility of the tenant. 501 and above is the responsibility of the landlord. Kasi let's not start with 1,000 kasi obviously yung mga minor issues would cost from 50 to 250, right? Water tap, light, and whatnot.
Okay, at ang dami na naman nating napulot ng mga tips and advice sa ating kaibigan na si Ms Rosemary Bautista.
Tag 91.1 Pinoy talaga!